Again, and here we go, going downhill to these couple of storms. One you've talked about, and
yes,
it's that second one that's
it's the second one that's throwing everything for a loop because there's so much up in the air still about what type of precipitation is going to fall and when. So let's break it down. We'll tell you what we know as of now, with the disclaimer that this could change. It's all about the temperatures, how warm it gets, and how far north those warmer temperatures go. Let's take a peek outside right now. We'll start off in Ocean City, where there's still snow on the boardwalk. The lights are on, but that's not a white sand beach. That is snow from this past weekend storm, which brought over 4 inches to many of the shore points and interior South Jersey. Still seeing some of that snow in Ocean City. It's slow to melt because the cold has been in place all week. Today was not so bad. Many spots did see any leftover snow from the weekend finally melt, at least in sunny areas. We do have a cold front coming through overnight that will eventually drop the temperatures as we get into the day tomorrow. But it's this next storm that we already talked about that's going to come through tomorrow into Friday morning and bring some light snow. Not a huge deal. Could be some slick spots for the Friday morning commute. It's the weekend storm, this piece of energy off the coast, that's really going to pack the greatest punch. So timing 2 storms. Tomorrow night at this time, snow will be arriving. It'll mix with rain in some spots from the city on south overnight. Then from Friday midday through Saturday evening, it's quiet. That's the time to get out and get anything done you want to get done. Do some errands during the day Saturday, because from Saturday night through Sunday and maybe even into Monday, you're going to want to be out as little as possible. Saturday night, this starts as snow for most of us. It will be a gradual transition to rain depending on how quickly the warm air associated with this storm can lift in. And I am concerned if temperatures stay close to the freezing mark in our north and west suburbs, it could fall as freezing rain, meaning it's rain, but the ground is frozen, and that means it falls and freezes on contact, meaning ice on tree branches and on the roads. After the storm is over Sunday evening, temperatures plunge rapidly, and that means another what we call a flash freeze. Everything freezes up very quickly, leading again to the risk for dangerous icing on the roads and again on tree branches and power lines. So it's a tale of 2 storms. We talked about number 1 already. Here's number 2. This is the European model, and I have to say this one has trended much colder during the day today. The center of the low further east. What that means is more frozen precipitation. Now, most of the other models still have warmer air and more rain. I do want to show you right now, though, the colder solution, because it's been trending that way today. So this would start Saturday night. Here's 11 p.m. It starts as snow from the city on north. A mix possible to start in the shore and in Delaware, but this is mostly rain for you. This could be a period of heavy snow in our north and west suburbs overnight Saturday night and into Sunday morning. Eventually, that warm air lifts in and it transitions to rain. But depending on how warm it gets at the surface on Sunday, if it's below freezing with rain falling, you're talking about ice or maybe even sleet. Philadelphia, it looks like it will change to rain and point south as well. Could end as another brief period of snow and sleet by Sunday evening, and then that's when temperatures just crash. So as far as precipitation types, far north and west suburbs, it starts as snow, then iced. Threat, at least the threat for ice, then back to snow. In the city, it's snow to mix to rain, possibly back to a brief period of snow. South Jersey and Delaware mix, then rain. But then Sunday night, we drop from the 50s to the teens and single digits in less than 12 hours. Anything that's wet will freeze. This leads to dangerous icing and treacherous travel Sunday night and possibly even into Monday morning. And I am concerned about power outages because the winds will pick up behind that storm as well. If you have icy power lines and tree branches and then the winds start to gust, that leads to the threat for power outages. And you do not want to be without power on Monday. Look at that. The morning low is 9. The daytime high 19. It'll feel sub-zero at times on Monday. So brutal cold to follow this storm. Just kind of like a 1, 2, 3 punch with the cold blast.
I hate the sound of power outages and ice and all that.
I
Oh,
do too.
boy. Okay. Thank you, Kate. Appreciate it.